Hello everyone, ockpii here, and today I bring you a new Discussing Cube World video. In this video we're going to be talking about the quest system videos, and I'm going to be talking as the video is playing. So, we see different types of quests. Right now we see a quest that's based around an objective, or an object rather. So you have to interact with an object, and then through the journal that the player has, you're able to get additional information on the quest that will help you actually solve this quest. So, in this video we see different types of quests. In this case we see some sort of collect-a-thon. So the player goes around gathering the herbs that we need to for this cauldron that we found and that we're interacting with. But also, as we're about to see right now, once we do that, the quest evolves. So quests can generate other quests, and in this case it's sort of like a kill-a-thon, which is the other type of quest. So you either collect multiple things for something or someone, or you're actually killing them as a favor or something like that. As you can see now on the top right of the minimap, we can see the level of the actual place that we're on. So right now we're in a savannah, which is obviously a new-ish spot right now in the world. And as you can see, that the other quest was in a specific hut, but it can also be either a specific place or just in a region. So right now we're talking to an undead character. This is a quest that's based around an actual character, so we interact with things that have the little exclamation mark. And right now what he's telling us to go kill something. So this is the example of a kill-a-thon. We open our journal and they also give us the additional information. It gives us the additional information to solve the quest. So in this case, it's a place on the map that we have to go, and so we look at our map and we can see the specific landmark that it's going to be on. I don't know if it's always going to be in a specific landmark, or if there are going to be quests that are like signed as in like an X on the map or something like that. But in this case, we actually have to just kill stuff, and once this quest is completed, then we actually have to go talk to the person that gave us the quest. But the original quest that we saw in this video, we saw that we were giving stuff to that cauldron, or putting herbs in that cauldron, and we were just given new quests as we solved them. So it's a little bit different. Right now, this third example is what I like to say is an event-based quest. So we've had object-based quests in the first one, NPC-based quests on the second one, and this is something like an event-based quest. So we're welcomed to an arena, and right now what happens is that we have to kill several monsters inside this arena. So it's a kill-a-thon as well. There's only like two distinctive types of quests, which is the collect-a-thons and the kill-a-thons. But in this case, it's not exactly centered around an object or an NPC. It's centered around this event, that's this arena. So, as we can see, there's still the level on top right of the screen right there. And that's actually going to give us both the level of the monsters that we're going to be fighting with, and also the level of the loot that we're going to be getting. The loot you can get is actually pretty good. You can get like pets or weapons or something like that. It's actually pretty decent according to what we see in this video. But then again, the level that he's playing this on is not exactly low, but it's still pretty good. But basically what it means is that the level that's on the top right determines the level of the quest and the loot that we're receiving. But now it's nice that there's this extra transparency on the kind of stuff that we're going to be doing or finding in a specific location, because the level is now made very visible on that top right spot. That's pretty much the core for this video. Unfortunately, this video shows us something that's really great that the released game doesn't have, which is music. Because for some reason we see all these cool pieces of music on all the different videos that Wooly or Pixie post. But for some reason they're never in our game, which is something a little bit unfortunate from a player perspective, but hopefully something that we might be seeing soon. So yeah, the conclusion for this video is that we have to interact with NPCs or objects. We don't see anything different than that from this video. Quests can revolve around NPCs, objects, or even events, as we see on the third example on the arena. And you can see two primary types of quests, which are the collect-a-thons, meaning a marathon of collecting stuff, or a marathon of killing stuff, a kill-a-thon. The level of the location of the quest determines the quality of the loot and the quest's difficulty, and we also see that we now have access to a cool journal that gives us extra info on this quest. Whether that's only obtainable when we're doing a quest, or if it's a journal that we can use for a variety of different things like information on an item or stuff like that, that's a whole different thing that I can't tell you right now. So So yeah, if you're interested right now, I have been making some series on Inverbus Spiritus, which is a phenomenal game about magic and casting stuff and all that cool stuff. And I've also been doing some Project Zomboid, which is also a great game that I encourage you guys to see. It's about survival in an isometric world of an apocalypse, which obviously means zombies. I'm actually pretty excited about having made this video because discussing videos are something that I do enjoy making, and different kind of videos of this sort of like talking about something is actually something that I'm not over with. So you can expect something like this happening more often as I organize myself and as I find stuff interesting to talk about, really. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.